Just getting right into it. Got a couple precepts. We're just gonna go into this flowing through the spirit. All right. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." And this is what's getting ready to come, because right now we're dealing with all these lockdowns, and it's gonna come a point in time to where Jake is gonna rebel against that. He's gonna rebel against the government. He's gonna rebel against everything because they don't have shit, and there ain't gonna be shit to lose, man. It says "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes." And the kings or the princes, that's talking about the current rulers, the governors, these different governors, these different states, and men, people of stature in a society. They're not going to be regarded. It's going to be like they're going to be treated like they have no position in America, because the way that things are going right now is leading up to all out hell, man. All out chaos. You see,
the powers that be will no longer be respected or feared.
That's the word. They ain't gonna be respected as the powers that they are.
Yeah.
Which they shouldn't in the first place, because we know that this place ain't filled with nothing but unrighteous decrees. These people ain't nothing but a bunch of devils up in these offices, man. And then Esau got these fucking, Jakes, these coon ass Jakes, and then these nigga women up in the office now doing his bidding. It says he just sent me a precept. I think one of the brothers might be on it.
On the comment board. Go ahead, keep reading on what you.
Okay. Yeah. It says verse 17. It says verse 17. "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Right. And a lot of these cities is gonna be cut off and locked down. You got to lock. You see that now. That prophecy is already kind of being fulfilled in itself, because you got these lockdowns that we keep going through, and when them lockdowns happen, when Esau talking about, oh, you can't be out at this certain time, or you can't be driving on the road at this specific time, or you can't be here, and then shit might start closing early. So it's like all of these things are leading up to the prophecies, man.
Yeah, you got to and then see what Esau is doing here in Cleveland, right? Which Cleveland is a small city. Mm-hmm. He's trying to turn it into a 15-minute city.
Yeah.
All right. And
right.
What is it? How do you do that? You take all of the projects where all the Edomites used to be at, where all the Edomites used to live good at, all right, which now is the slums where Jake live at. What Esau doing now? He tearing all that down, moving all of them niggas back, and pushing them towards the heights, right? And then all of them little places where Esau used to be at, that Jake now lives at, he's pushing Jake out of there and rebuilding those estates and those places for Esau to live in. And then he's just pushing you niggas back and bunching y'all all together, in these low poverty places, man. I mean, these high poverty places. So with that being said, now you about to have Jake even more bunched up with each other. Right. That's gonna cause what? That's gonna cause a lack of resources, and that's gonna cause chaos, death, robbery, cannibalism to happen at an all-time high within the streets, man. And nobody's gonna be able to leave the city, and nobody's gonna be able to come in, because Esau gonna have shit on lockdown.
It says many days. This is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 10. Because some of the main women that's gonna be, some of the main ones that's gonna be affected by this, is gonna be these women, man. When he's locked, man, Esau, he's basically gradually making the lockdowns a normal thing. These people don't realize that, but lockdowns are gonna be normal. You think you're gonna be able to get up out them FEMA camps, man? That's gonna be like that. They gonna have unrighteous decrees with that shit. You see, but this is getting ready to fall. We're reaching the tipping point of Esau's kingdom, man. But this is Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 10. It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail." And we witnessing that now. The vintage is failing, man. You think these people won't go out and have a mirthful time when the fucking gas prices is $10? a gallon, you gonna be fucking sitting in the house trying to figure out what the fuck you about to do to get something to eat, man. You know, the bitches is for sure gonna fail. All that you need, I don't need a man. All that shit going straight up out the window. You gonna have to, man. You gonna need a man of the Lord this time around. Ain't gonna be, man, fuck. I don't need a man. You gonna need a man of the Lord. It ain't gonna matter if you need a man a lot. Regular man gonna be out here raping pilgrims, fucking running up in your house, snatching people's all type of shit, man. You gonna have the spirit of the Lord on you, man.
A regular man is gonna die a bitter, painful death.
Bitter,
And the
painful
scriptures
death.
talk about the mighty man shall cry bitterly.
Right.
So if a mighty man go cry bitterly like a woman, how much more for a regular man?
It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come.
Right. There's not going to be no more harvesting. There's not going to be no more time to bring in crops. Where it's time for the earth bring forth its fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. These different farmlands is being bought up by Esau.
Mm-hmm.
So Esau's what is he doing? He's burning these farmlands.
Burn
It's
them
called
up.
a controlled famine. That's
Control
what's happening.
famine.
And not only are he burning these farmlands,
But he's buying the ones up he's burning the farmlands and he's building his own. So what you think is gonna happen? I'm thinking along Isaiah chapter 31. Woe to them that go down in Egypt. He's basically telling you you're gonna have to trust in me.
even more than you already do.
Exactly.
He's going to make you to the point where you're desperately crawling to him for help.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's going to get you, he's going to put his thing in you, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to put his MOTB into you. That's going to be his solution. That's going to be his aid. So while this all hell breaking loose, Jacob's trouble, right? You got grocery stores foreclosed, mall stores foreclosed, hospitals is foreclosed. All of these places, where the place where you pay your bills at, where you pay your landlord.
Right, yeah.
You're going to have leasing offices closed. All that shit going to be closed,
Banks.
man. Banks is closed.
Ooh, shit.
Everything is going to be closed and foreclosed. Schools, your schools, your grocery stores, your churches, all of them is going to turn into concentration re-education spots.
But guess what? I don't need a man. This is where it's going, man. This all out hell. All out fucking. The Lord's about to get ready to do a lot of judgments, man. But this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. All these things, like brothers again going into schools, all these things shutting up and closing. The doors in the street shall be shut, man. They that look out the windows be darkened. Ain't gonna be no hope. Ain't gonna be you looking out the window to the future and you see yourself doing this and that. And no, hell, that shit cut off, man. The Lord ain't fuck with none of that, man.
Right, all these places that's making these cities revenue.
Yeah.
All of these places that got these cities making money, they're going to shut down. These different movie theaters, skating rinks, all of the entertainment that people going to, spending their money, all the eateries, the fucking restaurants, grocery stores, clothing spots, malls, all that shit going to be closed down.
And what's going to happen? Because you remember, ain't nobody can keep building up these farms. Esau is buying out these big Edomites like, what's the guy that had... They put him as the head of Amazon.
You're not talking about Elon Musk. You're talking about
Elon Musk. He done bought up some Elon Musk. I think he got some farms. But the point being, what's gonna happen to all the revenue when all this shit go collapsing? It's gonna go to the 15-minute cities, man. And that's where you gonna have to decide whether you gonna, hey man, I'm gonna keep reading. It says the city of confusion is broken down.
Right. This is the city of confusion. And how is it confusion? Because you got different religions, different gods, false gods and deities. You don't even know which is real. These niggas don't know what's real because you got so many doctors out here. It's confusing.
Right.
Then you got so many genders out here. That's confusing.
Right.
You don't know if you're dealing with a man or a woman nowadays.
Right.
You don't know if a man straight or if he crooked nowadays.
Right.
That's confusion within itself.
And that's why the scriptures call this Mystery Babylon, because when you go into that word Babel, it means confusion, and that's everything, even the language.
Exactly, the language is confusing. Another thing, the different transformation of words and the different translation of words, that's confusing. Another thing that's confusing, the different sounds and the sirens and all these cars and all the technology and all that shit is confusing, man. It really deteriorates and it makes the old way of living, the regular way of living, the simple way of living, it makes it more complicated.
Right.
And it makes it more, you know what I'm saying? It makes it more far from the normal way, man.
And it's way far off because ain't no going back to that old American way where the golden ages where America was just flourishing, and we here and this shit is at its end, man. It says every house is shut up that no man may come in. Hey, you gonna start seeing a lot more houses being boarded up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the brother was saying, a lot more spots getting closed down. Business is going. We're getting ready to see the business going out of place. What he gonna do with Huntington and PNC and all this shit when the new world, deal is coming in? He ain't gonna have no need of them because everything's gonna be on one bank.
That's right.
But this is we can get one more and we can close out.
I got something real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 13 verse 6. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 6. It said, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." And all the precepts this brother been bringing out, those are destructions precepts. Mm-hmm. That's going into the destruction of the Almighty that the Lord gonna send upon the city near you, man.
Yeah.
It said verse 7, "Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." So that means everybody's mind is gonna literally be at a fearful estate. Everybody's their mind is not gonna know what to do.
They're not gonna know what to do.
They're gonna be shell shocked. Yeah, they're gonna be shocked.
That's what's gonna happen when all this. When people come to when the Lord put the realization in your mind, your body gonna go in shock, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why the scriptures talk about all the time. You know, the strong men bowing themselves. I'm thinking of Jeremiah chapter 30, but we're not gonna close out with that one. So
all right, Con. It says verse 8, "And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames." Yeah,
because what's going... All right, so look, let's do an example. If an EMP was to shut off right now, you can't even call, text no family member, no nothing. You're going to be amazed. Your face is going to be in awe at the whole fucking situation and how it's going. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? That's why I was talking about when they say their faces shall be...
as flames.
Yeah. Man. Bro, we at the end of this thing.
It said that pains and sorrows gonna take hold of them. They're gonna travail. They're gonna be in pain like a woman giving birth, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing you can do about it. You literally just have to wait for your fall, wait for your fate, wait for your destiny.
That's torture.
That's torturous, man. You know that you're gonna die a grievous death. You got animals just all different. You ain't never seen these type of animals. You got lions, tigers, bears, big ass snakes everywhere in the streets. Everywhere, man. In the streets. In the urban streets. Animals you never seen before walking, attacking motherfuckers, niggas getting mauled to death. You seeing birds pluck motherfuckers' eyes out their faces and shit. Not only is you seeing that, you seeing mothers and families eating each other. You see motherfuckers getting ate up, niggas killing each other. And this is just blatantly everywhere. Death is dead bodies spread off across everywhere. The smell of, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah. Not being able to bury the bodies because too much of them, you're not gonna be getting paid to do it.
Martial law troops cracking, busting your head. You gotta be safe when you walking out here. You can't just walk normally. You gotta hide, tiptoe crawl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you're not interfere. This shit is about to get real, man.
Yeah. Gone.
I'll keep reading it so we can close out. But it said, verse 9, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." So, but what happened? I thought the Lord loved the sinner, but hated the sin.
Right.
Ain't that what they teach in church? Ain't that what Christianity teaches? No. The Lord said he gonna destroy all the sinners of his people. Why? Because y'all niggas have given yourselves over to sin. The Lord does hate the sinner, and he hates the sin. You become the sin once you give into the transgression of the law. You become that sin.
God, but let's try to close.
All the spirit. But with that, Lord willing, we're going to close out, give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makakwadash.
Shalom, shalom,
shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.